a lot of those people are kind of fed up. If they've already submitted 10, 15, 20 offers on houses and having... What's going on, everybody? It's Sasha, your market expert here in Charlotte. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back for another monthly market report for the Charlotte metro area. So there is a ton of headlines like there has been over the last year about all the markets, but I will tell you a ton of people have been reaching out to me from all over the US and telling me about their market, and some people are telling me things are starting to slow down. Houses aren't selling as fast or as high of a price as they were just a couple months before. So today we're going to go over the numbers for here in the Charlotte metro area, and we're just going to talk a little bit more about that, and I'm going to give you my firsthand take and what I'm seeing currently in the market. Right now I'm working with buyers from $300,000 to $700,000, so that's kind of where most of my knowledge is going to be headed. But I will tell you that mortgage applications for all over the US have dropped and they are at pre-pandemic levels. So it seems like a lot of buyers are kind of starting to get fed up with the multiple offers and everything that's going on with this market. So if you haven't already done so, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button for all these monthly market reports and everything you need to know about living right here in the Queen City. So with all that being said, even though right now is July of 2021, all the stats that we go over are going to be from June of 2021. The reason that we do this is to have the most accurate information compiled together, and we have an entire month of data to support that information. So with that being said, let's get started with new listings. So there was 6,148 new listings in the month of June. That's a 12% increase from this time last year, and it's also over 400 new homes listed than we had in the month of May. Now, yes, this is a good thing, but remember to keep in mind that 12% increase is compared to 2020. And 2020 is when the home new listings started to decline, and now we're back on the upswing. So even though it's a 12% increase, it's still not up to those normal levels that we're all looking for. Next up is pending sales, and there was 5,653 home sales pending in the month of June. That's a 2% decrease from this time last year, and it's roughly over 250 more home sales pending than we had in the month of May. Now let's get into the average sales price, which was just over $406,000. That's a 21.9% increase from this time last year. And comparing it to the month of May, it's over $12,000 more as far as average sales price. Now, this is a high number, 21.9% increase for average sales prices from this time last year. It's not quite up with some other markets like Phoenix or Austin, certain places in Texas that are having 30, 35+% as far as price increase. We're not quite up there yet, but these numbers keep going up. So now let's talk about the median sales price. So the median sales price was $335,000. That's an 18.4% increase from this time last year, and that's just under $12,000 more dollars than the median price point was in the month of May. Now let's talk about the percentage of original list price received, which was 102%, and that's a 4.5% increase from this time last year. So based off of this stat, you can expect to pay 2% more for a home when it's listed on the market. So this is going to take all averages, all medians of all the properties we have in the Charlotte metro area. From what I'm seeing, it is still extremely competitive. People are, putting offers $15,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 above the listed price. So realistically, no matter what, almost, depending on the neighborhood, location, you're going to pay more than the listed price. There's going to be multiple offers, but this is saying on average you could expect to pay 2% over. From my experience, it's going to be $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 over, obviously depending on the home and the location itself. Next, we have days on market, which was 13, and that's a 65.8% decrease from this time last year, and it's also a 4-day decrease from the month previous. Now, this is another one of those stats that has been decreasing every single month for the last year. So this is telling us that as soon as a property is listed, it's selling extremely fast. Now, this number is going to be higher than what you're going to see on average. Obviously, again, as I mentioned, depending on the house and the neighborhood, most houses that are listed will have multiple offers within the first day. And most of the time, the seller will put the house on the market on a Thursday or a Friday, and they'll tell their agent, hey, let's just have showings Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Maybe we'll make a decision on Sunday, or let it ride out until Sunday, and we'll make a decision on the offer we want to choose on Monday. So like I said, most of these houses are selling extremely fast, multiple offers within the first day. But according to these stats, on average, it's 13 days. Next, we have months of inventory. And every time we get to this stat, I never have any good news for you guys. And unfortunately, this month is the same. We are at 0.7 months of inventory, which is a 56.3% decrease from this time last year. And it's the same amount of inventory than we had in the month of May. So for the last 2 months, months of inventory has not changed. And if this happens to be your first time watching the channel, months of inventory, better way to explain the 0.7 months. If no new homes were to be listed and inventory stayed as it is right now, and the demand stayed as it is right now, within 16 to 18 days, there would be 0 homes available for sale in the Charlotte metro market. So this number has steadily been decreasing. This is probably the first month that I've seen it stay the same consecutive, which is good because we don't want to go any lower than this. But it's going to be very interesting to see what happens in the next 6 months to a year. I'm hearing people tell me that other markets are slowly starting to change. Mortgage applications are starting to come down. A lot of first-time home buyers, or even regular home buyers in general, that don't have an extra $30,000, $50,000 sitting in their bank account to make up for, appraisal contingencies or something like that. A lot of those people are kind of fed up. If they've already submitted 10, 15, 20 offers on houses and haven't gotten anything, a lot of them are saying, hey, you know what? Maybe it's time for me to take a break and revisit this in 6 months, in a year, year and a half. Maybe things will get better. Maybe the market will loosen up. At the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you and your interest. I appreciate you guys watching. Call, text, or email me anytime with any questions. Hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye.